Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Oh, we're in Baltimore, Maryland. Well, only outside of Baltimore, Maryland. And we have some beautiful weather on today, and we are enjoying every minute of it. But today, we are so happy that you decided to join in with us on this Project 365. And we're some kind of happy to have good weather, good company, and I know we're going to have a good show on today, a program, video, whatever you want to call it, but it's going to be good. Let's welcome our co-host.
Hello, everyone. I'm Takara Swan. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm excited for this segment today.
I tell you, it's amazing. When you talk about food, we pep up, right? But today, I just want to take this opportunity to first welcome Michael McLymore, who is a professional chef. And oh man, I'm looking forward to what he has to say to cooks and non-cooks, people that like to cook and people that don't like to cook. And also, I want to welcome into Project 365. She's my daughter, well, my honor daughter. And we call her Missy. Her name is Annie McLymore, and they're a brother-sister team. So I want to welcome the both of them. And did I welcome myself? Did I say who I was? I am Portia Wheatley. I am the founder and the president of a nonprofit organization acknowledged as Trophy of Life, and we have the great pleasure of rendering hope, encouragement, and inspiration. And again, we want to welcome you to this particular platform, acknowledged as Project 365. And this is where we bring hope, encouragement, and inspiration to people all over the world. I think that's what we take pleasure in, because after last year, everybody needs some type of hope, encouragement, and inspiration. And even on this platform, it is something that we don't just bring to the platform people that have experienced situations that were not the best of things. We want to inspire you to do some things that may relax you, that makes whatever makes you feel good. And I know that whether it be good, bad, or indifferent, there is something that everybody can share. But on this segment, we're sharing food. And we're talking about food. Food makes me happy. Food makes me happy. And no better person to bring it to you than a professional chef. And matter of fact, Michael, you're out of what state?
Georgia. Coming to Georgia.
Georgia's in the house, and Missy is she left Maryland, and she's also in the state of Georgia. But we want to welcome you to the platform. And Michael and Annie are going to share information about cooking, or everything under that umbrella. Anything that you want to share with us, Michael, you got it. Annie, you have it. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm sure our audience is looking forward to learning what we can, even those that think they got it and they can cook, but you can always learn something. All right, you got it, Michael.
Okay, hello everybody. Thank you, Ma Wheatley, for bringing me on this platform. I love to share anything that I have, any gifts that I have, but today is going to be cooking. Instead of music, it's cooking today. I just wanted to show everybody that you don't necessarily have to go to stores or to fast food restaurants to get something to eat. I know we like to crave and want something different, but why not look in your cupboard and see what you have in your refrigerator to see what you have? I don't care if it's leftovers or something's frozen or whatever, but those things that we can use. So this is my plan today, to show you what we have. And to actually show you, during this time that we're in and we, couldn't get out, and a lot of good or bad things have happened, but food is a way for us to feel happy. And, when we have some of that good food, it makes us feel like, oh, I'm good now. All right. So my goal today is just to show you what we can do. So I want you to walk with me, and I'm going to show you my kitchen. I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Most times, let's just say the wife was like, hey, I'll be home late. I can't cook. You got to handle it. So just because this is what I do, it doesn't make it easy, but sometimes it does come easy because I think quick on my feet. But I'm gonna show you how to think quick on your feet, okay? Can y'all walk with me? All right, cool. So let's go. I'm gonna change my camera a little bit, everybody. Let's see, let's switch it. Okay, so here we go. All right, so I'm gonna go in the refrigerator. Let's see what I got. Can y'all see that? Most people look in there, they can't get, and they're like, I don't know what to cook, all right? So I know that I got some chicken here. Y'all see that? Look at that.
Yes.
There's chicken, it's just sitting there. It's not doing nothing. So let's do something with that, okay? I got some chicken, all right? We're gonna sit that here on this cutting board right there. Next, let's see. Most times we don't see what seasoning we've got. Can y'all see that? I think I'm gonna use some Chipotle. Let's see what we can do with Chipotle, all right? Can y'all see that right there? Chipotle seasoning, okay? We got that, okay? And let's see. I'm gonna use salsa. Everybody likes salsa. Y'all stick with me here, okay? Let's go. Let's leave that alone, all right? Now, this is what I have. I started the garden, been gardening for a minute, all right? And one thing that has been growing, and it's been growing throughout the season, is kale, all right? So I just picked that. That's kale. So I'm gonna use kale. The seasoning that we normally have in the house is salt, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and I have thyme in my garden. Can y'all see that? Oh my gosh. And then I have some rosemary. So we got all of that. So let's just go ahead and take a shot at this, okay? Here we go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna season this. We're gonna marinate, let it marinate. You know, since we don't have that much time, most times, you know, we're running around with the kids or something, we can't do it. So I'm gonna take this chicken out. Y'all, my hands are already washed. Chef's hands are always clean, right? So here we go. So I got chicken. Since I don't want my hands to get dirty, I'm gonna use the tongs that I'm gonna cook it with, all right? Put your chicken down. And these are chicken breasts. If you have thighs, work with what you got, okay? Chicken thighs, real quick. Salt, just do a little sprinkle. And this is sea salt. Salt, let's keep going. We got pepper. Bam, okay? We have garlic powder. Boom, boom. Onion powder. Okay, I'm gonna use cayenne pepper, like a little spice in your life, okay? Cayenne a little bit. We're gonna flip that over. Bam. Flip it over. Real quick, just to hint everybody, if your cutting board is moving a lot, put a piece of wet paper towel underneath it, it won't move, okay? Let's salt and pepper the other side. Salt, pepper, the same seasoning, okay? Garlic powder. I'm a garlic fan, okay? Good for the heart. Onion powder, cayenne pepper. This is sprinkle, all right? Now, here comes the Chipotle. This is what you gotta do, okay? I'm gonna put that, that's bothering me. The Chipotle, just sprinkle it. We're gonna rub it on there. Just dab a little bit. If you don't have it, you can buy it at the store, okay? Now, this is what I do. Rub it around, rub it in there, okay? And then when I turn it over, we're gonna do it to the other side, okay? Then we're gonna take the Chipotle, do it to the other side, okay? If you do not have Chipotle peppers, you can use whatever you have. If you feel like you want a little jalapeno, you can use the jalapeno. You don't necessarily have to have what I have. It's just what I got. Use what you have, okay? That's how we got it. Then you take your time. All you want is a sprig, all right? All right? You wanna sit it on there. Sit it on there, all right? Let's do a little bit of time. And rosemary. Rosemary is good too. Let's break that in half, okay? We're gonna break that in half, and then we're gonna drizzle it with some olive oil.
You got Missy turning, man. You got Missy turning. Go, Missy. You got it. You got it.
I can't see her. Come on, miss. You can do it. You know how to roll. She's like, Michael, slow down. All right, olive oil. I got only 20 minutes. All right, so olive oil. All right. It'll make sense later. Olive oil, it will not allow it to stick when you go to use it in your pan. Turn it over. All right. Olive oil that down. You don't need a lot. It's not, shea butter. Don't do it like your body, but rub it like you rub it on your body. You know what I mean? Okay. Turn it back over. Turn it back over. And then we're going to let it marinate. Okay. It's okay to use the same pan that it came out of, as long as you wash your chicken after you got from the store. Put it back in here. Let it sit. It's okay to let it sit for a couple of hours. All right. Because you want the flavor to go in it. Cover it back up. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands and we're gonna put it right back in the refrigerator. Okay.
All right.
Now, while we're doing that, I know this season it's been kind of crazy, but when I cook, and I know many others, when you cook, you're able to think, you're able to work out problems, you're able to talk to God, you're able to pray, you're able to do whatever. But it's a way to like stop, to take that time and just chill. All right, let's go ahead and put this. Can y'all see me? Let's turn that around. Y'all see me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Put it back in. Okay. After it has been seasoned, take it back out. All right. If you have cheese, take the cheese out. Okay. That's something for later. We're gonna work on it. Let's work on it. Okay. If you have bread, whatever bread you have, I have wheat bread. We're making a Chipotle Swiss cheese, Swiss cheese chicken sandwich. Y'all work with me with that? All right. If you don't have Swiss cheese, use cheddar. If you don't have cheddar, use Gouda. If you don't have Gouda, you can do blue cheese. Okay. There's certain things that you can do. If you have an onion, take that onion out. Okay. And I thought about it this morning, my Wheatley. Mm-hmm. I thought about looking at every season that you have. All right. Most of the time, seasonings don't taste good, actually, all the time. They don't taste good by themselves. But let's look at our seasonings as our issues, our problems that we have. Okay. All things, the whole goal is just to think about it. All things, that scripture, all things work together for the good. All right. So let's work that out. That's the whole goal, man. It's like these things don't taste good, but when I put it together, we're going to see what it comes up with. All right. So let's go back to this olive oil. Miss, you with me? Let's go with this olive oil. Okay. We're going to put it in the pan.
I got you.
Come on, miss. Olive oil. Let's drizzle it in the pan. Okay. Drizzle it in the pan. I got 2 pans, but I only need 1. Okay. The other one will work on it. Okay. Let your olive oil get hot. Bring it up to a medium temp. Okay, everybody. All right. While that's heating up, go to the sink. Wash your cutting board. You wash as you go. That's the whole deal. Most people, they take all the dishes and put it out, wait till the end. All right. We don't want to wait till the end. We want to sit down and eat with everybody else. Okay. So let's go ahead and just wash that real quick. Okay, everybody?
How much olive oil do I put in the pan?
Put like, I guess, 1.5 to 2 tablespoons. How about that?
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Okay. Y'all with me out there? Come on. Okay, I'm going to recap, everybody. I'm going to recap so y'all can see me washing dishes. I do wash dishes. I have a thing about washing dishes, okay? Here's a recap. Salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, Chipotle seasoning, okay? Chipotle. Here's another thing. If you have bleach, old school, but it's what we need. Put bleach in your water, okay? To clean your cutting board, because we're gonna need this cutting board later, okay? Okay. Your olive oil is almost hot. Okay, flipping this over here. Okay, let that drizzle. I'm gonna dry it off. Miss, you good?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. I'm just making sure, miss. Okay.
Appreciate you.
Here we go, everybody.
Okay.
Okay, miss, it should be hot. It should be hot by now. Okay. Yeah. It should be hot by now. All right. So take your pan, everybody. Take your pan just like this. Just go around in a circle. Go around in a circle. Just use that wrist out. Work the wrist. Okay. Pun intended. All right. So use the wrist. Okay. Now, let's go for our chicken. I think. Okay. So here we go. Take your chicken. Take your chicken breast. Medium heat. Let's go ahead and saute your chicken. All right. You want to brown it on each side. You got to love that sizzle. Let it sizzle. All right. We want to cook it. Then what I want you guys to do, and this is something extra, turn your oven on 400. No, if you don't have it, turn your oven on at 400 degrees. Now, the reason why I say it, this is just a plus, my Wheatley. All right. So I actually have some spaghetti squash in my refrigerator. So I'm going to use spaghetti squash, and this is going to be for, let's just say, people who are vegetarians or who just want to lay off meat for a little bit, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what to do with spaghetti squash while this is cooking, okay?
Yes.
All right, miss, what kind of salad you got? You got any salad or no? No? All right, don't worry about it. Y'all just gonna flow with me. This is just something for later that you can use, all right? Okay, everybody. Spaghetti squash, all right? This is what we're gonna do while that is cooking. Take out your spaghetti squash. If you have, let's just go back, let's just leave that spaghetti squash. Let's work on our salad. This spaghetti squash is for later, okay? Let's work on our salad. If you have kale, kale is something that can be used as a cold salad, or you can cook it, of course, right? But let's just be fresh, all right? Let's take it out. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna slice it up a little bit. I'm gonna use my serrated knife since that's the first thing I pulled out, all right?
And that came from your garden, right?
Say that again.
That the kale came from your garden?
The kale came from my garden. Man, I got so much of it. It's a good thing to have, everybody. Just in case you don't have any collard greens. You know, we love collard greens. You can cook your kale just like collard greens, all right? Put your smoked turkey in there, your onions, bell pepper, the same way. All right, everybody, look at my chicken here. Can you see that? It may have been brown a little bit. No, we're gonna keep it going, all right? If it's sticking to the pan, it is not ready. It is not ready, okay? It's not ready if it's sticking to the pan, all right? So let's just keep that going. I'm gonna keep moving, all right? So we have our kale, everybody, all right? If you have onions, take your onion out, all right? Let's cut our onion. Okay, let's take our onion, all right? And cut your onion, slice your onion. Okay. I put my phone up.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see me? All right. So what I'm gonna do, I have an onion. Take your onion. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to slice it. If you don't know, if you do know how to slice it, cool. If you don't, that's fine too. All right. I've already cut it in half. Okay. Then you want to cut this in. All right. You cut it in half, and then you cut the little tip off. Then you want to take this edge off. All right. Just take that outer skin off. That's fine. Let's put that to the side. Okay. I'm gonna check my chicken again. Y'all see that? Here we go. Woo! Golden brown, the way it's supposed to be. Okay, can y'all see that right there? Put it back on the stove. Let's keep cooking it. All right. Let's go back to our onion. We want to cut it longitude or long ways first, and then latitude. All right. All right. Horizontal, vertical. 1, 2. Cut it twice. Dice it. Move that skin right there. Dice it right there. And most times, if you don't like onions, that's fine. You don't have to use it. Use what you have. Okay. I'm gonna dice it. Add a little diced onions in here. Okay. Okay. We're gonna set that to the side. So we have kale. We have onions. Let's see what else we got in our refrigerator while our chicken is cooking. All right. Let's see. I have carrots. Now you can use whatever dressing that you have. I just happen to have carrots. And then I'm gonna see, I'm gonna go for Caesar. All right, Caesar dressing. All right, it's a little different, but that's what we're gonna go with. This is Caesar. If you don't have Caesar dressing, you can use Italian. All right, if you don't have Italian, you can use ranch. It doesn't matter. Use what you got. Don't go to the store. All right. Here's an example, everybody. My carrots look like this. You know how it's been in the refrigerator, it's a little frozen. Everybody got that, right? Come on, don't lie here. All right, so this is what we got. Let's go ahead and get a peeler. The carrots are not bad unless they are bad, all right? All things work together, right? Come on, let's use that scripture. Sometimes the Lord, he like gets on us, right? And he works on us and he peels that skin, right? And he peels that skin and he keeps on peeling and he keeps on peeling, taking us off until we are made into what he wants us to be. Come on, son. It all works. Okay. All right. So look, now just look at that when I peel it. You see how it looks? That looks like something that you would eat. Am I right, Mount Wheelie?
Yes, sir. You're right.
Okay. So don't throw away your carrots. You can use it. All right. You can't use it. So this is what I'm gonna do. Miss, how's your chicken looking?
Good.
As long as it's brown.
It's starting to brown on the other side.
Okay. All right. Don't move it. It's just like, listen, when you move your meat, you tear your meat.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You want to move it. You want to actually cook it at least, I would say at least 6 minutes on each side. All right. Most of the time, 7. It doesn't matter how fat it is, how thick it is. Okay. So let's go back to this carrot. All right. This carrot, what we're going to do is we're going to just be simple. We don't have that much time. Hubby or wife might be coming home quick. You want to make her a nice kale salad. She likes kale. He likes kale. So what we're going to do is take this carrot, right? And we're going to cut it on a bias. All you do is turn your carrot instead of straight, turn it a little bit. All right. In life, we're going to have some tips and turns. All right. You just know it's going to work out. See how it looks? See that carrot? Okay. Y'all can see that? All right. It's not straight, but it's on an angle. Now, what you want to do, I'm going to go in the kitchen and see what else I got. This refrigerator, I'm already in the kitchen. I know y'all thinking. Okay. For some reason, I always keep sun-dried tomatoes. All right. I'm just thinking on my feet. I'm being creative. Okay. All right. So if you have sun-dried tomatoes, that's something that you can just drop in there. Okay. Drop in your salad. Y'all, let's look at the chicken. Wow. You see that? When you don't move your chicken, it looks like that. Brown. All right. I have a thicker piece, and that's going to take a good minute. All right. So here's a hint, everybody. What you can do is put a cover on top of it, and it's going to cook, and it's going to keep its juices inside if you have a thicker piece of the meat. All right. Sometimes you can put a little water in there, just a little bit, water, and let it steam. It's still going to cook. It's not going to hurt. Okay. If you have a grill, if you like the George Foreman grill, it's the same thing. Use the same recipe if you could do the same thing. Be creative with it. Okay. For me, I'm just gonna put a top on it. I'm gonna do exactly what I told you guys. Just a little water and just let it go. Let it go. Okay. I'll let it go. All right. Let's go back to this salad. Get yourself a bowl. All right. Get a bowl. Put your ingredients in the bowl. And everybody, kale takes a little bit longer for the dressing to work through because it's a thick, leafy vegetable. Okay. It's pretty thick. All right. But we're going to work with it. I like sun-dried tomatoes, and I'm going to put my sun-dried tomatoes in there. All right. And for those, I know I'm talking a lot, everybody, but I have a lot of information. You see all of these, the onions and the carrots, all right, that I left, I'm gonna keep that. But the shells or the outer skin and then the carrot shavings, keep that. If you have a garden, if you want to plant a garden inside of your house, you can keep this and make compost.
Really?
And then you can add to the dirt that you get from Home Depot or Lowe's. Do not throw it away. I have a compost outside. I keep it. And for some reason, things just keep growing, but the soil is very rich. All right, so if you have compost, just slice up the onions and whatever is left over just to make it small so it can break down quicker. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little something. This is my compost just from today. All right, this is what I keep. This is like, I got onions, I got dill, I got parsley, I got, what you call that, spaghetti squash, okay? I got a lot of stuff and I keep it, you know. It may be crazy, y'all, but I keep it. Some people who are gardeners, this is what they do. They keep it because that keeps your soil rich, okay? You don't have to buy fertilizer. God already put stuff on the earth for us to use, okay? So let's go with these sun-dried tomatoes, all right? I'm gonna take a fork, grab a little bit out of here. All right, bam. Hint, hint. These sun-dried tomatoes will work on the sandwich that we're cooking too, if that's something that you like. Everybody's taste buds are different. Everybody's life is different, but we can all get in with it together. You get what I'm saying? What you like, I may not like. So go with what you like. That's cool. Now look. Let's add a little bit of seasoning, salt, just a little, tad, and just a little pepper, right? Okay. I'm gonna take this salad dressing, dump it in there. All right. You want a good amount because you want it to coat. All right. That's it. That's all I have. Now I do have to go to Walmart and get some more. You understand? All right. So now what we're gonna do is mix this. Can y'all see that? You're just mixing. And if it's not enough, you can go back in your refrigerator and you probably have more dressing that is just sitting. Most people got 2 salad dressings open at the same time. All right. All right. So that's good enough for me. We're gonna let it sit in that refrigerator and just let it marinate, let it break down. Okay. Let's go back to our chicken, miss. All right.
And Mom, just so you know, sorry, Mike, I just want to interject.
It's
He
all right,
also had an idea about adding pears, like a fruit to salad. I don't particularly like fruit on my salad. However, he made this salad that was like blue cheese crumbles, and he had some, I think, pears on there, and it was amazing. And he literally thought about it on his feet because we were doing a dinner and catering like a private dinner, and there was something that was missing. And he was like, I got it. This is what I'm about to do. Just give me this, give me this, give me this. So honestly, when you say, look to see what you have, when he says, look to see what you have, literally just look to see what you have and just pull it out and try it because it really will taste great.
Yeah. On that note, let's go back to that recipe. All right. So if you have everybody, most people like blue cheese, most don't. All right. Or actually with goat cheese, miss. Right. So it's goat cheese. If you take some field greens, everybody, some field greens, some tomatoes, some carrots and onions, regular, that's regular, right? So why don't we just add some blue cheese crumbles and then add pears on top of that? On top of that, we want, just be simple, some balsamic vinaigrette on top of that. That just tops it off. When you add that fruit, it gives it another flavor. So y'all can try that out too. It was pretty good. Let's go back to this chicken, all right? You see the chicken? Let's turn it over, miss. Let's see what we got. That looks good, y'all. This is what mine looks like, okay? And see how the fond, this is what you call fond. It is not burnt, so that's fine. That's all the sugars and the protein that is cooked, all right? I'm gonna turn my chicken over. Here's a hint, everybody. Take your hand, all right? Put your finger like this, all right? Put your index finger to your thumb. Touch that. Touch the meat part. All right, inside that meat, that's rare, all right? Middle finger, medium rare. Fourth finger, medium well. Fifth finger, you feel how hard your meat is? That's well done. So now we're gonna check our chicken to see what temperature it is, all right? So take your finger, it's okay, all right? Don't be afraid to get a little.
My finger on hot food.
Say again?
My finger on hot food.
It works. I've been doing this for a long time. So, the kids think I'm crazy. He always touching something hot or whatever, but it comes with the territory. So this is what mine looks like. I'm touching it. All right, can y'all see that? See how the meat just bounced back?
Yeah.
My meat is done.
All right. Mine is bouncing back, but I don't know if it's done.
Yours is done. All right. So it may be done, and it just matters, how thick your meat is. All right, everybody. We're gonna keep moving. I have another pan going. All right. I'm gonna take my chicken off. Your chicken, your meat, any meat that you cook, shrimp, chicken, beef, anything like that, it still cooks after you take it out of the pan. It's called after cooking. All right. So you do not have to overcook, because most of us, we like well done, but it's okay to let your meat sit. I don't like to be chewing. You know what I mean? So let's just take our chicken out. We're gonna sit it to the side. All right. Take your pan. While your pan is hot, you can run some water and let the water sit on it, and it'll break that up. I'm gonna take my pan. My Wheeler, you looking?
I'm
you
looking.
See this? All right, here we go. I got my chicken ready. All right. Also, I have another piece of chicken ready. All right. So we're gonna take our chicken. Okay. Let it sit. Take your bread, whatever bread that you have. All right. Take 2 pieces out. If you're cooking it for you and your hubby, take 4 pieces out. Okay.
Or your significant other.
Or your significant, I'm sorry, your significant other. The one you love, your boo. How about that? Take it out. All right. Since I'm doing 1 sandwich, I'm gonna take 2 pieces. All right. If you don't have bread, if you into low carb or something like that, you can use your low carb bread too. All right. That works. Take your chicken, everybody. Missy, we're gonna get another, we're gonna use the same pan, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're going to put some cheese on top of it, okay? I'm gonna go on ahead. And
so did you leave the oil, like the oil and the juices that were in the pan, you left it in there?
No, I wanted to, well, you want to wash your pan out.
Oh.
I need 2 pans.
Okay.
I'm washing my pan out, just like you. I'm washing my pan out. The pan is still hot. It's okay, everybody, to use to wash your pan out while it's hot. The reason why is that it's better when it breaks up. All right, it breaks up quicker. Okay. So as I'm doing this, and all I need, everybody, is water. Okay. If you have a non-stick pan, you can use this roll pad and your pan. While your pan is hot, it breaks down the other stuff. Okay. I'm gonna wash it real quick.
While you're doing that, Mike, I think the next time you come on, we're going to cater to vegans. Do you do anything vegan?
I can. If you want to do it.
My granddaughter, Jocelyn Farmer, was saying, I'm a vegan, so I love the spaghetti squash option. So maybe another time we can do something.
I got that.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to give you like right now, as soon as I finish the sandwich. So I got her. Tell her I got her. All right. Then the next
Jocelyn,
time
you hear that?
Huh?
I was saying, responding to her.
Okay. Yeah, I tell her I got her. Tell her she's thinking. Tell her to stay out of my head. All right. Here we go. All right. So for the chicken, everybody, let me turn it so you can see. Can y'all see that? All right. For the chicken, I have my bread. Missy, in another pan, I got one hot pan. In the other pan, I got oil in it. I'm letting the oil get hot. That's what I'm used for this, the bread. All right. Okay. So for the chicken, take your chicken. It's set. Let's put it back in here. Let's get the top of it back up to temperature. Okay. As soon as it's hot, on one side, we're gonna turn it back over. We're gonna put that cheese on top. Okay. Most people, you know, if you have lettuce, we can use lettuce to go on top of the sandwich. If you don't have lettuce, if you have kale like me, use kale. Some people like that crunch. Onions, take your onions out, leave your onion out, use that onion. We're gonna cut it up and just put it on top, all right?
Yeah, you can't have a sandwich without onions, whether sauteed or raw.
I need some onions. I need some tomatoes. I just so happen not to have tomatoes, so I'm using what I have, right? So with me, like I said, I'm gonna go back to the sun-dried tomato because I can taste it. Most times you can taste your food before you eat your food, all right? We eat with our eyes before we eat with our mouth. Am I right? And if something don't look good, we're not gonna put it in our mouth, right?
Absolutely.
Let's put our cheese on top. Cheese on top. We're gonna cover it to let that cheese melt. While that cheese is melting, I'm gonna be toasting my bread. I'm toasting my bread with just a little olive oil, everybody. All right.
And we could use butter, you think?
You need butter.
So okay. I got canola oil. I don't know. Can I use that?
If you have canola oil, if you have vegetable oil, use that oil. Use
with
it. If you have butter. Say again, ma'am.
With my bread?
Yeah. It's toast just like you put in your toaster, except it's better.
So just
right? Why? Because you're making it?
Hey.
So it is what it is.
It is. It is. We're almost there, everybody.
Okay.
Okay. Now I don't have any mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise. I'm a mayonnaise guy, all right? But I do have Dijon mustard, okay? So the Dijon mustard goes well together, right? All right? So let's use our Dijon. That's what we're gonna use today. Look at that. Our cheese is almost there.
You put both slices in there?
I did.
Okay.
I did. See how the bread is toasted?
Yeah, that looks good.
See what I'm saying? All right. So you don't have to use a toaster. Let's go to the spaghetti squash while this is cooking. All right. So my chicken, it's melted enough. I'm gonna let it sit until my bread is done. All right. Let's switch pans. Okay. I'm gonna take some. What is that? Where is it? Here it is. My sun-dried tomatoes, everybody. I'm gonna take that. Take your sun-dried and just put it on top. Take your sun-dried and just let it sizzle.
On top of the bread?
Yeah. Actually, it is on top of the chicken. I'm gonna show you guys that.
Okay.
Okay. That's me. That's what I do. See that? Can you see that? Come on, you gotta love it, right? So while this side of the bread is cooking, most of the times you can add another slice of cheese. That's what I'm gonna do because I want to taste that cheese. Okay. All right. And you start to think it's okay to step out. Okay. Step out.
So my cheese is melted.
Put it on the bottom. I'm gonna put some Dijon first.
And it's good that, Missy, it's good that you're asking the questions because some of the non-cook, I mean, I know you're a great cook because you cook for me, but some of the but some of the non-cooks, you know, is good questions. They're good questions so that they will understand when to do, how to do, and you know, the steps to do it.
Yeah. Michael, so my chicken,
okay. For the non-cooks, it's just
Junior. So my cheese is melted on the chicken, right? So do I leave it in the pan and turn the fire off?
Take it out. Take it out. Turn the fire off. Right. Turn the fire off.
Okay.
Is your bread brown?
On one side, I flipped it over.
Flip it over, and then put your. Let's just say if you want mayo, take your spoon, your knife, put mayo down, put your chicken, and then put in everything else. All right. Y'all, this is what I do have. While Missy's doing that, I have my chicken down, cheese, sun-dried tomatoes, lettuce. Okay? Then all I do is take the other side. It's already brown. I already know it. All right? I'm just going to show y'all what it looked like on the other side. It's already toasted. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
It's toasted. All right. So now just put it on the other side. And this is what our sandwich looked like.
Yum.
Okay. All right. So let's go back over here. Can y'all see that? Turn your fire off. All right. Everything should be off. And then when we cut it, this is what we got.
Let's see. A little closer. Nice, nice.
All right, so that's a yum. You know what I mean? That is a big yum. All right. So something simple, everybody. You don't have to go to Chick-fil-A. You don't have to go to Wendy's, McDonald's. All right. Even though there's nothing against it, I love all of those restaurants. But you can use what you have at home, okay? If you have chips or if you have celery or if you have the salad, which is what we do have, let's take this salad. Toss it back up, everybody. This is what we're gonna do. Put that salad right in between there. Look at that. And you're using the same ingredients that you use in your chicken. You have the kale. You have the onions, all right? You have the spices. This is lunch for y'all.
Okay? It looks so, well, who's gonna eat that? Can you mail it to me?
Let's go back to the spaghetti squash. For those of you who are vegan, here we go.
I hear you, Mom.
Spaghetti squash.
Mike, the only thing is on the spaghetti squash, you might have to do that the next time.
Gotcha.
You promise?
Oh, I promise.
All right.
I promise.
Okay, Missy. Let me see it one more time, Missy. Let me see it.
Come on, Miss.
This is for those who don't have all the lettuce and stuff, but I definitely have cheese.
Oh. Okay.
And my bread is nice and toasted, as you can see.
Very nice.
Come on.
Take a picture of it and post it.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to give you guys a teaser. Okay. First of all, let me give you 5. I came up with like 5 steps or 5 things that you can take away from this. All right. Let's just go to it. So the 5, use what you got. All right. Bring the restaurant to your house. You don't have to go out all the time. All right. You can be creative. Let your mind just go. Use this time to actually to woosah, to calm down, to chill. You know, if you have a glass of iced tea or a glass of wine, that's your time to chill. You know, cook, calm down a little bit. All right. Number 2, utilize cooking as a relaxation. Okay. So use what you got. Use the time for relaxation. Chop, slice, and dice your problems away. Slice them away. You know what I mean? Cast your cares upon the Lord because he cares for us, right? That we can take that from that. Season with assurance. All right. Sometimes we may not think that these seasonings will work. All right. Have no fear. Just try it. If it doesn't work out, you can always do it again. You know what you like and you know what you don't like. The 5th step is know that all things work together for your good, for your stomach and your pocket. All right.
Right.
You did. That's what I have for today.
Great information. I thank you so much. Thank you, Assistant Annie.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And it's time for you to come back to Maryland so that you can cook for me again. But really, thank you so much, Mike. I really appreciate it in sharing your time and your skill and knowledge for Project 365, because the thought was that people can relax by being in the kitchen. But it took a professional chef to come and let us know some additional points. And I love how you incorporated the word of God in what you do. So thank you again. Yep, Sakira is going to give us some closing statements. And again, I so appreciate you. And we're coming back for the vegans that are in our audience. We're coming back with focus on you.
Well, I enjoyed this segment so much that I'm excited for the next one that's not even here yet. So you don't even know how you seriously helped me, because I have to cook a lot for my family now. And it's so frustrating because I'm like, I can't use that time to relax, because I'm always like, well, what do you want to eat? And everyone's like, oh, I don't know, I don't care. But yet they do care. Like, well, I don't want that. I don't want that. So this is a good example of how you can just use what you have. And as a matter of fact, tonight I am going to make that, because I actually have all those ingredients. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go to the grocery store, after the show to buy something else for dinner. I'm going to use what we have and I'm going to make it. And I'll send you a picture, my Portia, just to show you how it came out.
You sent it to me and I'm going to send it to Mike. You sent
it to Mike. But thank you so much for coming and making cooking fun. And just, our viewers out there, replay those ingredients. A lot of people have them in their homes. Try it out. Try something new. And if you don't like something that was on here, just substitute it. And just like he said, have fun cooking for you or your family or your significant other, and just enjoy yourself. And Missy, you did a good job. You were running around. I was like, you better get it, Miss. You were hanging in there. You got it. And I know Missy can cook too. So whenever she comes to make you something, you just call me and I'll come pick something up, because
I learned from the best.
Yes. So thank you so much, guys, for coming.
Thank you.
I tell you what, again, thank you for accepting our invitation to come, and we will see you. We'll do it in a few months, maybe in the summer months. We'll do it in a few months, but thank you so very much. Mike, could you share your contact information, whether, just in case you're coming through Maryland, somebody wants some professional assistance or want you to do your thing, how can they contact you?
You can contact me. My email address is Mike McLymore. That's MIKEMCLYMORE@gmail. Or you can give me a call. And then that number is, I'm just going to throw my number out there, y'all.
For real? For real?
Yeah, just give me a shout. You contact me if you have any questions. I'm always open for you to contact me. So number 404 644-6499. Just have fun with it, y'all. Go with it.
Yes, that's the thing, having fun with it. They call me the mixologist because I mix pretty much every other thing, but it comes out really good. So I'm happy about it.
And he does well with private dinners as well. He did a private dinner, like a Valentine's Day dinner for a couple. Actually, it was a family of 4. He's also done a private dinner for just 2 people for a couple. So if anybody's out there and you want a private dinner with a chef, he's the guy.
I'm always open for private parties. So, you know, and this is my wheelie. This next time we're gonna do this.
What is that?
This is what you asked for. We didn't get to it today, but this is what we're gonna do next time.
Put me on your schedule. Put Project 365 on your schedule. In a few months, audience, you see, we are going to. And matter of fact, maybe when you come back, I'll have a couple other individuals on our platform, as like what Missy is doing. But you have to dress up in your cooking outfit, your chef outfit, but Mike McLymore will be in charge. All right. Thank you so much. And I will see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.